suited you personally. You must be from the day shift. Well, you're here now, up to the connector, you're capable. I've administered pain medication that increased dose to 0.20%. So run radiation scrubs on them. They are due for a new transfusion as well. Supply just got off planet.
Okay. We'll have to check supplies. As we had to throw out majority.
Very well.
And see who is his blood.
Understood. I suppose introduce myself to the rest of the crew.
Well,
Good morning.
Good morning. You
I believe we haven't met before.
I know. You don't like it.
I am Tomas, the director of the science department. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yes, well. I primarily operate full cybernetics, so we should be working within departments.
Yes, I was looking through the tinted windows, and your cybernetics seem to be at a great caliber. I'm quite interested, actually.
Most are personally designed departments, though there is two remaining parts from mega corporations, but most of them are being phased out slowly as I improve upon them. It's as the humans say, Theseus' ship.
I see. And if I may ask, you do not need to answer, but what species were you before you equipped yourself so fully?
That is normal in life. I prefer to view myself as such. I am merely a child of iron now.
Understandable. We must all get on with things. So, I meant no disrespect.
No, that's been taken.
Wonderful. Well, don't let me get in your way of the day shift. Yeah, look around, familiarize yourself.
Yes, I shall. Most members of the day shift seem interesting, though it's well transitioned over.
Yes, I believe if you're interested in day crew members who have cybernetics, cashier, I believe, has the most. I could be wrong, but someone who I would actually like to ask you to look into would be Miss Costa. She's the one with the horns and the blue in her hair. She has a neural link that I believe was tagged to, but it might need reoccurring looking into. Previously, it was just a prototype installed when she was a youth by Medico. Co-signed with Atlas, I believe. I could have that wrong. But it was degrading and temperamental with thermal conditions, such as heat.
That does not surprise me in the slightest. Most corporate design implants tend to fail and degrade over time due to the fact that they are designed to. After all, you buy another one once they fail, so you have
Yes.
to sit up.
Yes. Thank you. And feel free to stop by the technology lab, the science lab, anytime you like. Either that Dallas is our head technologist, if that's what you want to call them, but he specializes in that area of expertise. He is the second in our department for now.
Very well. I will see to it that I introduce myself to everyone appropriately.
Oh, do not allow me to hold you up.
Very well.
If you have... Sorry, go ahead.
No, just doing a preliminary scan of the area. But thank you. I'd be about it. Let's go back into it and see before the next year.
Yes. Hello. Oh,
I suppose I can handle one more thing before.
They are a doctor, come on.
oh no.
What seems to be the issue?
With medical?
I'm the
big
only
problem,
one
big problem.
awake.
Right now, go.
Very
I'm only awake. So. Oh wait,
This
no,
way, this
you're
way.
medic. Fuck. New person.
What is going on?
Apparently Archie
Oh,
was
no.
blood this morning. With me, yeah.
very
In here, quick.
Dad, what the hell is going on?
For quick context, this room's covered in blood. And that door's open, and Siri fell out.
Get them on standby.
Very faint.
Immediately medical. Very, very faint. Very faint.
Very well. Get their legs. We must pull them out before we can work.
Yeah.
There you are.
Doctors, I would like a full report on exactly what kind of injuries this individual has sustained once you stabilize them.
Acknowledged.
Yes. Can't carry her. Too weak and small.
Immediate attention is required.
Yes. What kind
I
of
will
wound is it?
Stabilize.
Has she been shot? Stabbed?
Gonna look over her medical file to see who can give her blood.
Removing.
Someone got murdered in my room.
There's a weapon.
That's what happened. So,
It could still be here.
let me pull up a dice roller.
We have a weapon, we may understand.
Before reviewing their injuries, they have 2 critical injuries, 2 major injuries, and a minor injury.
Going to attempt to treat one of the criticals here. is, I believe it's a plus
Okay.
4.
What do I need to do?
Medical.
+4.
Oh, so are you able to get in a second room?
Alright. You are able to
Shower?
Yes. Yes.
stabilize one of the
Pick a
critical
room up
injuries.
completely clean.
It's touch and go and difficult, but
the shower is
you're able to get it patched.
covered in blood.
Understood.
How can this happen?
Then it might have been
Easy now.
someone
Yep.
came here with
To get someone to infiltrate
they
this ship.
and
And where's the day?
ran into the shower room to hide, or
Give me help. How can
Recommend that security lock this room down immediately. These injuries are extreme and severe for a
Please skip
Nobody
into the
should touch
medical bay.
anything if you do not have sterile gloves. It is officially a crime scene.
Of at least their blood guaranteed and
Are you medical?
Yes, hi.
So, we had an order yesterday. Apparently, you guys lost a lot of blood and also a lot of radioactivity. So, we have purchased you about 5 units of blood and about 5 radiation medicaments.
Okay.
And,
So now put it in the corner. Place her there. Put it over. No, that junction bed. That. Probably lift her through.
able to stabilize him. We're going to have to tap into the next block.
Yes, currently have Archer donating blood so can add that to piles to help replenish. Speaking of which, there you go. Go to chef and ask for cookies.
cookies?
Cookies. Sugar help blood pump.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Let's begin.
First of all, gonna take off the mask so she can breathe easier.
Document vitals. I'll be able to see when things go south if they do.
Now that you have them here, find. Well, they still have the one critical injury that can be treated, along with the two majors and the minor. They're also suffering from frostbite.
Our details are being uploaded. Yeah. Let's focus on getting them back.
Okay. I'll leave the major wounds to you. I'll handle the minor.
Right. I'm starting with critical injuries first.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this first thing. Wait.
For the critical injury.
Condition plus 2 sincerity.
Yep, with thanks to that, very easily treated this time.
Yeah.
Stabilize.
Game with mages.
Doc, when is the frostbite scene more time?
Switching to normal. Where's the frostbite located, Missy?
Second.
Where's the frostbite?
Over their entire body.
It would be a body is kind of.
Okay, need more heating.
Major
Apparently,
injury roll.
take this, put the heating pad to the other leg. I need to grab 2 more. Don't put it directly in it,
Major
set it
injuries will
nearby
be
so that the heat can slowly warm them up. We don't want immediate heat.
I'm activating the heating abilities of that. And that should also assist on that end of things. You must be careful. We do not notice in the body to shock.
No, which is why the heat pads are next to them. So ambient heat slowly heats them up. Then as they slowly get warmer, we can slowly start moving closer.
Beginning transfusion. What pages?
That final roll,
got
you're
the
capable
minor.
you're capable of working on and stabilizing all of their wounds. Now that you have seen them all, it's evident they were shot twice by their own rifle. They were hit across the leg by a volley from their own SMG. And then there is heavy bruising on the arms, hands, and head. Most likely, all self-inflicted.
Not like the hands. Back at the door. I am sure you can handle them from here.
Yeah. Yeah. Start talking until when you wake up.
My apologies. Proper directions. Furious.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Helios. How goes
Furious.
your operation with Siri? One more time.
Furious.
Failures. Understood.
Apologies. I do have a full report for this from their injuries. From their own weapons.
All of it.
All of it. They're also currently frostbitten across their entire body. This was achieved, I do not know.
Possibly by a shower or a psionic.
That would be hypothermia.
Understand those. Yeah.
Perhaps a backlash.
also they were partly in shower, so check to see if the water was set hot. Staying in there for extended time, especially running hot, could trigger that if set long enough. Hello, Tashir.
Hi, your pardon.
Up to you.
Ponder Medical. Do you guys have baby powder?
I don't have talent, but I do have a different soothing lotion that can achieve the same results. It is primarily used for.
No. We need a powder.
You need a powder. Well, if you can, if you don't keep talent on supply, a replacement would be cornstarch from the chef.
Understood. Thank you.
Doctors, I'm heading back down.
Very
The
good.
others.
I forgot how to enable thermal on there.
May I?
Thank you.
I'll give you an update. You may look back at your monitor and use your thermal camera.
Just generally making sure that body is heating up slowly, not too quick.
Greater intervention.
Should be heating up slowly, but quickly. Because of the four heating pads that are Scifi. Shouldn't be too fast.
Combined with the fresh transfusion from Matcha, it should be fine. I'm sorry, I did not catch that.
Do you require any assistance?
Currently, we're just trying to figure out why this one was given frostbite before they arrived here. Because given the entry of this, that is not mainly not something.
That is peculiar indeed.
I must say though, that they are now stable. The immediate danger is out of the way. And crossfire suits it's indeed a great work.
Thank you. My people stride ourselves on technology.
It shows
The
construction.
Volxian are well known. The people of... Yes. Thank you. Though... it was not designed for combat or other things like that. I worry things could happen.
Interesting. Given enough time, that might be able to assist with that, though. Serve those within it. Give you enhanced augmentation and mobility, but aside from that, it's for actual armoring.
Yes, They have already had a look at it, and were able to make it functional. Though now, with the schematics, I imagine they can do a better job.
Even schematics, I can assist with the construction and give them some comfortable comfort.
They are down in the engineering bay. They have been translated and simplified to work with human-made replicators.
Interesting. Say physical. Productive furious.
Dr. Tally, Milkyway. It is nice to meet you as well.
Seeing as things are stabilized here, I should return to the sea for the night.
Yes.
You. Position officer. Good to see you again. You adjusting to the day shift.
A lot of very awkward meetings, but other than that, just fine.
Good. I hope you enjoy it. We see you at nights.
Good day to you. I assume you're part of the night crew?
That is correct. I am Furious, the nighttime medical supervisor. That due to my affinity for cybernetics, I in this department as well. I've come for the schematics of Dr. Tabby's suit. I'll be working on the servo jobs to see if I can increase where a user. It's still a thing.
I see. That...
I think this is the drawings you need. I'll be right back.
The actual software and circuitry is quite advanced. However, the mechanics end of it is a little lacking. Let's see you and do my part. I will pass you my notes once available, and you are.
I am Grawl.
Pleasure. This is your It seems we're losing more and more people to you.
I don't know what you're damn talking about. You need a large engineering crew to keep the rust bucket going.
Yes, but we're also losing our night crew.
That's UPA standards, not mine.
Also, panel 3 in the med bay requires an adjustment. I notice electrical flow there is down by not by 2.0%.
I will let the head of engineering know.
Very well. It is also creating a main wires to those with those. So you will feel paranoia in that please do not hesitate to investigate. But that would be
Another transfer from night crew, I suppose.
yes. And don't get me wrong. You I thought I discussed that with you before.
Oh, I remember you now.
Yes.
Well, you'll be happy to know I've already had extensive discussions with security.
I brought up with him an idea of creating.
And right
basically a
now, there's
lockbox
nowhere it
for
can be
my
stored safely anyway, so the point is moot.
that
I'm sure they will find a
protect
solution.
against radiation for the blood, so
But
that the situation that happened yesterday doesn't happen again.
do remember that you're due for an update. Software on cybernetics is out 2.3 days out. Next time we're at the upload begin, I recommend installing. Lets you find the crippling sensation in your limbs.
Don't remind me.
It basically just needs to be a large plate with multiple compartments.
I can take care of that whenever.
If I work on ships, it is my job to ensure that that functions, and it is my realm of expertise.
Thank you. Don't forget to put it in the document, I suppose. Now that we have that.
For as many as I have, well, the expertise is appreciated.
Just keep in mind, you are not even a fragment compared to what you must
Yes,
be
yes,
close.
the weakness of the flesh.
It is not weakness, this is the next stage in evolution, my dear. Told me about your situation. Given enough time, I'm going to work for you. To see how you improve.
Okay. Would like me to give it to you? You can work on it?
That would be appreciated. I can do a preliminary scan of it here, and then I'll be able to work on it.
Oh. Okay. Here it is. She'll hold out a chip that just has Medico written all over it.
Let's see.
I know Mew was working on it. He said that it just needed to be tempered to be able to regulate heat.
Based on mutation, possibly. It's the good news is it is completely fixable and in other aspects though, if you ever need a replacement, should one of our own die, I can easily replace such a thing. Prove on it, whichever you would prefer. If the big one is not for me this evening, I must get my rest.
What the? New? Are you on my dossier?
Yes, and no. I don't really consume much food. Most of my organs are indulged in such.
That's whack.
I have efficiency for the organics on board.
Of course. Also, hello, I'm the chef. You there, eat food right now. Consume this.
Oh,
my apologies.
you insist. I will partake of the deliciousness.
Are they okay?
They will be fine. They are suffering from most of their injuries seem self-inflicted, unfortunately. I can speak to that, but for the psychological, I can
Got it. I'm glad they're fine for now.
yes. If you require any additional counseling, I would see to it that you look into discussing with your department head about such things. After when you re-enter your domicile, it can be some.
I'll think about it.
Very. Keep in mind, your body itself is a machine, just one of flesh. It's even working well. It is good seeing you again. I said it was nice to see you again. You don't remember me. You're the night crew doctor.
Right. What are you doing out here on the day shift?
There was a medical emergency as I was finishing up with Chief Gulch. So, I was called in to assist in handling it.
Is he alright? I slept a bit late.
The Chief will be stabilized. He's fine. Just requires recovery. It's for your secondary officers. The smaller one. This records say Siri. Definition previously tool is currently in recovery from self-inflicted wounds. Yeah, definitely found it. Correct. I don't know the psychology, but I used to say they should be observed, and the other side kept them from their crewmen.
Well, that's not necessarily my job, specifically. Seems to be the captain's job, but I'll keep an eye on them. I'm not going to babysit them, but...
The responsibility falls to all of us to make sure that no one get hurt. intentionally.
I'll keep a close eye. Are they out and about? Or are they resting?
They're currently recovering.
Right. I'll try not to keep them too on edge, but I'll keep an eye out.
Very well. Rest well.
The radio too, if we do have it or not.
It's good to know.
Oh, hello, Captain.
Victoria. I heard about our order getting here. Good job.
Do you need anything else? Do you need to be ordered or anything like that?
Currently, nothing that I can see or know of. So, unless there's something on the requisition forms, I have nothing else for you. Thank you again.
Alright. No problem. I'll just check with the other departments, see if they're missing anything. I'll probably bring it up to you.
Hmm. Corvus.
I have something to say.
Hmm.
You're the psionics expert here, right?
Well, I suppose, in a sense of it. Why?
Down this hallway the other day, I believe yesterday or before yesterday, I don't remember. But I felt something. Like it was there, but it wasn't there, you know?
Hmm.
Like I thought maybe it was the ship, so I asked, Mercer, and, well, he didn't know about it, or whatever, and then asked to talk to you if it's doesn't look like a ship issue, and it doesn't look like a ship issue, but
Interesting. And it's not there now.
just felt something there. No.
Hmm. Do you feel it?
Specifically in that area.
I'll keep myself aware.
No, I don't feel anything right now. Okay.
But it could have been Siri. I know they like to hide.
Captain.
Officer Delon?
Report.
Morning.
Yes, what is the... what was it?
About the... have you heard of the situation with Siri?
With Sid or Siri?
Siri.
Psionics indeed.
I heard briefly. I was informed what happened, though.
Hopefully there's no one.
Medical Officer
lurking.
Valerie wished to speak to you to give the report of her
Archer.
of how she reacted upon waking originally. She's now, I believe, sedated. At least just unconscious. We
Captain, have you
currently
been brought up to
believe.
speed with, sorry to interrupt, this is kind of important. Have you been brought up to speed with the attempted murder that occurred in my room
I
this morning?
did. That's what Delon was just speaking on.
What I'm speaking of, yes.
Although,
Okay.
tell me, is your room still locked down?
I was going to put it on lockdown after retrieving serious weapons from the room and putting them in lockdown.
Delon, you, me, and Archer will go to the room right now. I have a interesting suspicion.
Sorry, sir, can you say again?
Let us go to Archer and Siri's room so that we can take a look. I have a suspicion. Call it intuition.
The thing is, I believe we have already have all the puzzle pieces as based on the information given by Medical Officer Valerie.
And what was the verdict? How did the wounds occur?
Self-inflicted.
Only adds to the suspicion of it.
Ah, Captain.
Grohl.
Roll!
Hello.
The detail
Hey,
I
gotta,
wish to keep to as little amount as possible, though, due to what it means.
I would be concerned about them, but as I said, I have my suspicions.
According to Miss Valerie, as Siri herself explained for the brief moment she was awake, this was an order of self-punishment.
Why would she lock herself in the bathroom?
Oh, I have a good guess as to why. Archer, please do me a favor. Could you assist us in identifying which data slates are yours and which ones are Siri's?
That desk is mine, so that must be hers.
Very well. Which one is your locker?
Bottom one.
Elon currently has Siri's SMG and sniper rifle on him.
Good.
We'll put them on in the lockdown and inform the AI that Siri is not to be allowed to retrieve her personal weapons until ordered by Captain.
Acknowledged. Archer, how are you feeling?
Okay, I mean, they made me donate blood for some reason, so I'm feeling a little loopy from that. But otherwise, in general, I feel unsafe. I don't want to sleep in here. If there's somebody going around killing people, or trying to.
Well, as Delon said, it seems like it was self-inflicted, but that's not exactly a comfort either way.
Well, I don't want the same room as her in any case.
We'll see. Did you have anyone you wish to transfer with?
Anywhere but here.
Very well. If you don't find anyone to make a transfer with you, I'll see to it myself.
Okay.
But whatever you need to feel comfortable, your safety is our priority. So we'll work with you to get there.
good about making somebody else sleep in here other than me. I don't want to pick somebody.
Very well. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, I'll do some movements. I'll ask around. You just rest and recover. For the meantime, I suggest bunking with... Well, if you're comfortable with it, you can move over to the reactor room.
Okay.
The floor's up there, at least. Believe there's some space still available. So, but either way, recover, rest. That is the primary thing. For the time being, though, I will also be putting you on light duty, so that you may recover.
I feel like I would recover the best if I had something to keep my mind occupied, personally.
If that is the case, I will not stop you, but just know that you can take a break whenever you wish. If you wish to assist me with something, I want you to help me pull as much information as you can off of Siri's data. I have a suspicion that it was an order from Narsec.
I can confirm this.
It was. Do we have data proof?
No, but it is, according to Miss Medical Officer Valerie, it's what Siri said.
Very well. If you wish to help Archer, pull all the data and get a digital fingerprint from Narsec, giving this order. It'll help secure my position in challenging him later. I know that not. Well, let's get the weapons up to security. I'll be putting Siri on psychiatric leave. Archer, gather your things and get reestablished in the new rooms. And do not hesitate to come to me or anyone else, or any of the other officers for assistance at this time. All right?
Did you just fall from the vents?
No, I jumped from the vents.
You're getting better at your landing, Mercer.
Yeah.
Thank you. I also found this. I rolled up a gun.
What the fuck?
Is that our engineer's gun?
Yes. The one that was in the vents. They left it in there, apparently.
I'm
I
pretty
see.
sure
Well,
I saw him down the engine room just a minute ago.
we're already in the
I'm
security,
not
so
bringing it to them.
Well, you can let him know you have it.
I'll let him know if I see them. And you can do the same.
I'll go seek them out right now, actually.
Good.
10 boxes so far, Mercer.
Good.
If we hit our quota, we get 5 more boxes done, and we practically encompass most of the crew.
That reminds me. Dallas, I have Archer working on some data recovery from Siri's tablets. I'm trying to gain evidence against Narsec to not only remove him, but also dismiss any of his deeds that might be on UPA records.
Apologies, Captain, but who?
Commander Narsec, a UPA commander of a fleet. He was Siri's previous officer, so the order for Siri to harm themselves came from him.
That's incredibly cruel. I assume they're also the one who gave him the name Servant?
Correct.
A while back?
That would be correct.
Okay.
I'm looking to not only remove him from, well, his breathing, but I'm also looking to remove any of his honors that he currently holds.
Okay. If you need help, I'd be glad to provide assistance.
Archer's doing it as a busy work project, but I'd like you to keep an eye on him and lend him a hand if he seems like he needs a break. So, if you could do that for me, I appreciate it,
Captain.
Dallas. Yes.
Did you hear of the supply dossier?
Which supply dossier? I got a few that ran by my desk. Walk with me.
Well, I reported it to security, but I was looking over our food supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And, it is not in keeping with the number of crew we have on this ship. It's not meals that are missing. Components, ingredients.
Ingredients? What?
Yes, like they're foraging. They don't know how to make things.
I see. Hmm.
And even the great appliance was broken.
Again?
Engineering took a look at it. But no, this was from someone touching it, I believe.
I'm probably going to see if we can get a biometric lock on your pantry and appliance. That way we don't have to worry about people breaking things.
All I can say is that someone is taking things, Captain.
I see. Well, then we'll do a
crewmate taking extra supplies, or someone else.
Well, either way, I'm going to put in a requisition to have a biometric lock put on your pantry. That way no one else can access it except for you and officers.
Very well. I've already reported it to security. Tashir is looking into it.
Good.
They have the supply sheet if you need to look over it yourself.
I'll take a glance at it when I have the time.
All the stress made me feel quite icky, so I'm going to take a few in my room.
Very well. Rest up. Sadian.
Captain.
Did Delon tell you about what happened to Siri?
Yes. I am stumped, to say the least, and there's only two possibilities as to why it happened. I don't know who.
Well, it was self-inflicted, and according to Delon, the order was given to them by Narsec.
What?
It would appear so.
The rifle was used.
How?
I assume Narsec has a means of communicating them. I'm having Archer and Dallas pull the data from their tablets and any other electronics to see if we can find more evidence.
Archer.
I don't know if you ever heard, but you
Ran the
aren't
fingerprints on the
wanted in
submachine
medical
guns only
domain. You
came
seem
back to
quite,
Siri.
frazzled.
I didn't run
Siri did?
fingerprints
And
on
good.
the rifle.
No.
Yet.
The medical personnel. They want you in the bay.
Very well.
Twice they requested you.
Then I'll head over there. Here, he hands you a firearm. Make sure that gets stored. Yes, Pallas.
Everyone is looking for you.
Yes, I hear. Ah.
Yes. Dr. Tipolis analyzed the blood reports, and from our data, one can only find one type on there. Medical can cross-reference and tell who's the case. And we analyzed the fingerprints. So, security has those as well.
I see. Good.
I'm going to give the captain a briefing if you can stay here.
What seems to be the...
Other side. Please stay here with the IV in. That is all.
Siri, make sure you receive the attention that the doctors are trying to give you, please.
First of all, should preference. We found her this morning. Blood all across her room.
I was informed of what had
Collapsed in
happened.
the bathroom. Okay. She apparently shot herself with her SMG, twice with her sniper rifle, and then stabbed through her hands with her Dallas. as a punishment for a thing she did in the past.
I see. Make sure you document all of that, and that's exactly what her words were.
Essentially, we'll have to look through the recording of the room and double check, but I believe so. Then, after giving her treatment, she was unconscious for a time. Then, after a bit, she woke up, knee-jerk response, grabbed, and then she's been unconscious until 5-10 minutes.
Alright. I see.
But I'll leave her to you because I'm probably not high on her shot.
Be on standby. I might need a secondary witness to attest to anything that she might tell me.
Another thing, she was reaching into her mouth, probably to
vomit.
Either old-fashioned vomit or stab her tongue. I don't know. I stopped that. I seem to listen to I order far.
I see. Well, let's take a look. Siri. How are you feeling?
Weak.
Well, you did lose a lot of blood. Why'd you do this? I'm not angry. I just want to know the whys.
I was ordered.
Who gave the order?
My commander.
Who is your commander in this case that gave the order? Siri. I don't need much context clues from you to know who told you to do this. I also want you to know that you're safe from them. You don't have to follow their orders anymore. What he asked you to do is completely abhorrent to the sanctity of life. You're just as valuable as he is.
I am a weapon.
You are what?
I am a weapon.
Then why did you do this? Why did you feel like you had to? You failed at what, though?
I have damaged the commander, made his existence more difficult. I am supposed to make certain that his issues are handled. I am his weapon, his blade in the dark.
You are no longer under his command. You are stationed with me.
I am.
No.
I am and always will be his servant.
Not anymore. Do you still follow my orders?
I was told to.
You were told to. Has those orders changed?
No.
Good. Then as a captain, I outrank him. And I'm giving you new orders. Cut contact with him. Any order he gives you is now null and void. And if he attempts to contact you, your new orders are to report that to me. Siri, what happened today should not have occurred. The damage he's done to you, both mentally and physically, is inexcusable. You deserve better.
Why?
Why? Because you're a living, breathing being. You have a soul. Hell, I know your psionics are on par with his, if not better. He is weak compared to you.
I am alive because of him. I exist because he allowed it. Because I was useful.
Well, you are alive because you just happened to be born into this universe at this time. You came from stardust just like us all. It does not mean that he is any better than you. And if you ask me, if it was a life debt you owed him, it's been paid in full. His orders stopped being fair. They stopped being good for you when he ordered you to harm yourself the first time. Because I have high suspicion that this isn't the first time. Once that comes, then that trust, that honor is broken. And you deserve just as much as anyone else. You have a right to your own life. You have a right to live. And now the doctors here have saved your life. Do you owe them a life debt now? Or are they just doing their job? You don't need to think or give answers right now. I want you more to rest. Recover from your injuries. Please. Though, those orders I gave about cutting contact, and if he can't reaches out, to report it to me. Hold them true. Those are the only orders I ask that you follow on that front. The rest, I wish for you to just reflect, self-evaluate, meditate. What is it that you truly want? Because you are allowed to have desires here. You're allowed to be alive here. You're not his tool. You are not his servant. You are Siri. You are alive, and you are free. I will take my leave. If anything else happens, please let me know. And Siri, please, get some rest. Recover. And let the doctors do their work.
First thing that should do to feeling able to walk and sit down and what to
stay clear of vents.
Carla, if there is anything in the vents, do not.
Look, I heard a tapping and I thought maybe it was something else, but then I hear welding coming from it.
Is it Clovis in the vents again?
No, Clovis was with us. Why do you think I'm grabbing you all?
I see. I love how he already defaults to having his weapon drawn.
Look, to be honest, would you be surprised if another stowaway was on this damn ship?
Unfortunately, no.
Sid took the words right out of my mouth.
Should I have my weapon out?
Probably not. If it's crawling through the vents, it's probably trying to escape something.
Something escaping something, Captain.
There's something in the vents again.
Fun. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Captain, you care for some
Sure it's not
meditation?
That would be appreciated in a moment. Let me just listen in here a bit.
I believe I asked that. That is insane. I'm going insane.
You're not going insane. Hmm.
To all crew members on the Tara 1, as you are going about your business currently, suddenly and violently, the ship will shake after 2 heavy impacts hit it.
So about that weapon, Captain.
Roll it. Have yourself equipped. I'm going to go grab mine. Get on the bridge.
Awfully like a daisy.
Understood.
Yes.
Captain, I'm going outside to check. Are we safe?
I think we're still moving. Let me do a primary scan. Archer, what was that?
I have no idea.
Alright.
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Stabilize flight patterns.
Going to port side. Pardon me.
Argyle Vane, get on systems. Do a preliminary scan of the area.
Yes, sir.
And be careful of that station, it's got sound dampeners.
What the fuck happened? Did somebody just shoot us twice and run?
That's what we're trying to find out, whether it was shots or asteroid impact.
What the hell hit us?
We're trying to find that out now.
Captain, I will be patrolling in case those were boarding shots.
Good. I didn't feel as impactful as a
As
boarding
soon as we drop
shot.
out of warp, I want to go outside and check the hull.
Apparently there's a scan being done, if I remember correctly.
Well, hopefully that didn't interrupt it. Let's see. What's in the area?
It could be possible somebody shot us with like a tracker or something.
Tracker. True. That's true.
I don't know why, but it could be. I mean, if you shoot the ship with anything, it's gonna violently shake.
First law of physics.
What's the hull integrity? Are we holding up?
Everything looks fine.
Interesting.
Not something in intentionally trying to disable us then.
I'm not getting anything over here. Argyle?
Perhaps do a scan of subspace to ensure that we're not being harried by an unwanted guest.
Very well. Let's start the subsurface scan. Sending out tachyon pulse.
It might be good to just send somebody out to look.
Alright.
Faster, at least.
Levitis, where will
That's
we
what I would
heading
say.
with this? However, we want to ensure that there's not a fighter flying around us before we send people out.
If there were, we'd see it by now.
Or they would have hit us again.
I'm not detecting any other ships
Stealth
in the area.
exists.
Alright.
Might be hiding in our blind spots as well.
Archer,
The AI said.
decelerate us. Bring us to a halt. Mercer, take a crew out and get ready to look.
You want me to bring security with?
Yes. Argyle. Sid, do you want to do a spacewalk?
Lovely.
It's over with.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Follow Chief Mercer.
I'll grab one of the transfers from medical from night shift.
Very well.
There's no reason why we need more than 4 people.
Take your pick.
Yes.
I'm not going to
Grab
control
my
it.
helmet real fast.
Oh, they're right there. I'll meet you at the airlock.
There's 2 bubbles up in the airlock already.
We'll have to hold that meditation for later.
Right. We're stable.
Excellent. Good work, Archer.
Tinker, right? You'll be coming with us outside. We're gonna check and see if there's any damage to the hull. Like there's no ships around, so I don't think we're in danger. Stay close to security, I'd recommend being able to grab your firearms.
I need to make extra sure here.
What are you looking for?
Any sign of anything. Sometimes things can evade scanners.
Through.
It sounded like a select few. Captain, is there anything science can do for you at this time?
At this time, I don't think there's anything. We need to find out what hit us first. I don't feel any other life around us aside from our own.
I mean, sometimes you do just hit asteroids.
That's what I'm thinking, or it's some other random debris. Could also be a junker ship that broke up during FTL.
It could be a scrapper ship thinking if we are a floating piece of scrap.
I mean, given what we're made of at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, we can make guesses, we can take bets, but at this point, it's up to whoever's going outside.
I mean, it wouldn't be a fast time.
What do you bet where you're from?
What do I bet it was?
Well, no, what do you bet?
Said something.
You said you bet. What do you bet with?
Credits? Money?
It's always
20
money.
credits, you know.
Never get that with the UPA. Or other races. It's always credits. It's nothing good. Like alcohol.
I wish I could bet in alcohol. But with credits you can buy alcohol, so what's the difference?
Where I'm from, you get alcohol based on your status. The more honors you have, the better booze you get.
Captain?
Grohl.
Which one of these is Mercer's terminal? I'm gonna be on standby in case he needs me to run its the game.
Port side, left-hand one. Not the far one. You walked right past it, that one. Yes.
That's Starboard, Captain.
I hear correctly. There's something in the vent
I've
right
been
now.
through a lot today already. Maybe I do need more drinks.
Do I need to wake you up some Martello vomit?
Ugh.
That sounds disgusting. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
Yes, but here's what I'm gonna say. You have a long shift at Martello, and it will be enough to stomach the day.
Ugh. Are you certain it wasn't meant to make you throw up? So that you can use that for your rations?
That would be the one known as to the grave.
To the grave. The fact that they have names for this. Ew. Well, I guess you leave Martello more to engineering and industrialization than you do alcohol. That's for culture, I assume. Although, what's your poison, Archer? What's everyone's poison here? Yeah.
Soda.
Soda.
I like the blue stuff.
Yeah.
Sincola, blue Sincola, that stuff's great.
I haven't had a proper drink because when I was of age, I actually left my Terra, my homeworld, to work for Martello. I've only had stomach for the disgusting drinks, such as the ones I've mentioned.
I'll see if I can get Valerie to get us some good shit then.
I open the bar, please give me some better liquors.
Look, all I have...
Basic beer will go a long way for your crew.
That's what every trip is about, isn't it?
It's a beer run.
Best beer.
Ugh.
Okay,
I actually...
Look here. You enjoy the hard ska, the fancy stuff.
Not...
But a lot of us are the working ones.
not actually really much of a Scotchman. Most Vlacha in their rations get a, well, I guess it's the human equivalent to mead, so...
Whatever suits your boat. That's all I have to say.
In fact, for those of you who are more carnivorously inclined, there is actually a meat mead back home.
That's something I want to try.
Hey, we actually, technically it's cross-species, cross-cultural connection. When we found out that, or when we found humanity, we found out about the vulture bees, so we started cultivating them back home. And thus their honey from consuming meat made a meat mead, which is...
Aren't those the ones that are the size of small houses?
No. You're thinking of, oh, what are they? Aren't those the ones from Gargantua? No! You're thinking of the spiders from that one world. Ugh. Oh, you...
I'll tell you this right now. There was a fable within Martello that there was a paradise shippy graveyard world filled with all this archeotech ship parts. High-end stuff, high quality. However, it was plagued by a spider menace. And I will not say any more besides that.
There's only one solution at that point, and that's fire. Like,
burn it all down.
I'm not a man that really takes fright easily, but if the spider's bigger than a starship, that's when I draw the line at something.
Yeah, we leave it at that.
Ugh.
Because I know some people on maybe
Arachnophobic?
to some things like exactly.
Ugh. Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now, Captain. If you ever send us on a planet like that, though, I will shoot you. I do not care if you kill me or not.
Now, believe me, if I send you on a planet like that, it's with no intention or no knowledge that there's fucking spiders that fucking big.
Yeah, hopefully what we're doing here is not going to bring us on any planets like that.
I mean, this is an exploration ship, so there's always a possibility.
I don't care how much the UPA pays us.
No, you draw the line at giant spiders. I can understand that. You know what's worse than a giant spider? Giant centipede, definitely. Ugh.
You know what's worse than a giant centipede? Hull depressurization.
We have.
Please tell me that's not the case.
I see. All right then. They had to hit us. They couldn't aim a little above our nose. All right. Anyway, thank you for notifying me. I'll be there to receive it with you all shortly, or follow receiving procedures.
Is cargo?
Aye, we got mail.
We got cargo and they hit our ship.
We got fucking mail.
Well, I requested some UPA supplies.
First saying it's coming.
Well, I requisitioned it. Aye, it seems that it was just cargo. Yeah, you think they would have aimed it a little further up our fucking nose?
We have a scoop. We have a cargo scoop.
Well, across our nose, not up it.
What assholes? They could have at least had the decency to put it at the end of our flight.
I would like to at least know who shot it. No, I'm not concerned about the bureaucrats. They're just... They don't even supply us. That's more of the rest of the military. Whoever fired the cargo pods is an idiot.
So we got hit by...
Cargo drop...
down the hallway.
I'll see if they're made it back in and give it a couple minutes, and I guess I'll go in.
Oh, that does remind me.
Sorry.
Move!
My bad.
Sorry for snapping.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's lovely.
I was hoping it was already here.
I heard it over here. No, after you, Captain. We're investigating.
Archer, with this supply, I'm also informing you. It means that the supplement is also here, so you'll be able to do any other installs.
This person might be unaccounted for, according to the captain. And
I didn't say anyone was unaccounted for.
yeah.
Yes.
Captain?
Yes.
Permission to get my when Mercer gets back, and if your permission and security's permission to grab my piece and find out whatever the hell's causing those welding sounds in the vents.
You know, you two can do that. Your gun's in security. Just preferably bring them alive. Some people like dead. They're probably upstairs. No one's entered yet. What are you hissing at?
I'm incredibly distraught and flustered at the fact that we continue to have people accessing our vents, contaminating them as they're dust and clean.
Fair point. I already sent Grohl and Clorvis to go crawling through them to find out what's in there.
We better find every nook and cranny and document it very well. Otherwise, might I suggest we run a very, very strong decontaminate through the vents.
I was already thinking the same thing.
Respirators.
Oh, I was just going to have everyone move to O2, seal it off, and then have the vents, you know, ejected. Do a full scrub.
Yeah, that would be a fantastic idea. I am full support of that. Any pest varmints lying around should die.
It would get a good way to get everything out of there. They'll find them. They'll find them. And we'll see who it is eventually.
Captain, do you have any non-lethal bullets?
Sorry, distracted. Non-lethal? I mean, we have stuns. You can set the laser...
Well, I mean, if the thing in the vents has a welder, we don't want to get fucked up.
Also, do you guys have a trash can in here or a disposal? The orange box here? Ah, big one. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna be heading to the hangar.
Alright, I'll go to the medical. Alright. Do you hear any rustling in the vent? It could be me or Corvette.
Understood.
Hey. Right, where are the others with the mail?
Okay, good luck, good hunting.
Corporations. Hello, we should not theorize hypothesize of these things.
Right. Believe. Oh, there's the captain now.
Hey.
Hello, Captain.
Hi. Do we know what the inventory is for this? I don't want to carry it around all day.
I do. Let's see.
the one who went outside back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go return us to what we were doing before.
Well, before we start digging through what has been ordered here, perhaps we should consult Vic.
Believe these were ordered previous to Vic's switch to day crew, so they wouldn't know.
Is this our impact object?
Correct.
That's right.
Let's see. One is for engineering. Let's see. Could at least clean it.
How the hell did they even get these to us anyway?
Be sure to place it down next to the
I
captain.
believe they shot it at us.
That one's from
Yes,
engineering.
What? We were in warp.
Predictive algorithms. We have to send our data over to.
I'm an engineer.
We have to send our data to the UPA, and they track where we're going. They fired ahead of us, but instead of further ahead of us, they fired up our noses. And this isn't the one I requisitioned, I think.
I want to know what they used to fire at us. That could
Perhaps
actually
we
catch
should
up
speak
to a
with
ship in warp.
our delivery method and use a hub of some type that we go to meet instead of shooting us with it.
Do you think the UPA
Better go
locked
check on the
this all
situation
down?
down in engineering.
Do I think they what?
No, I was asking the bird if the UPA didn't like us.
It's a question right now. I don't know. But this one is from Basilica.
Is it?
Hey. You may take that one to engineering. I know that that was requested for parts. The one.
My equipment up.
Hey. Actually, this needs to go to science too. Ah, good, you're both in here.
After you got shot in the leg. Oh yeah. Yes, Captain.
Haven't been called doctor in a while. It's the sublimate that I requisitioned.
Oh. Well, thank you.
As well as some personal effects.
It is always greatly appreciated.
Hey, do be respectful with it. It is, after all, a part of my own people, so.
Yes, of course. I will be sure to tell their societies as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
system checking the doors.
Yeah, the AI, I believe, is the one that gave the list of the ingredients because it logged all of the ingredients.
That's what was in the shipment. New armor.
Looks quite fetching on you, Captain.
I appreciate that. The last one got beat to all hell. Every mission it's been on thus far has rendered it inert, so after so many repairs, I think it was due for a new one.
Aye.
Yes.
I have a question about Series Scion.
Go on.
Do they have to involve ice or cold?
I mean, all psionics can. You can manipulate heat with them.
Because recently, thing I forgot to mention but remembered after sitting and calming down, she has been having hyperthermia and hypothermia on and off past few days. Today she had hyperthermia, and then before that when she came in she had hyperthermia.
Interesting. Something that should be taken a look at. Monitor it, if you wouldn't mind, and hopefully those suit scanners will be in shortly and we can equip her with one.
If you could have her come by tomorrow, so we can check to see if higher in temperature or lower in temperature than she was today.
Very well. I'll let her know to stop by daily for a temperature check.
Okay. Wonderful.
It's never ending today. Already.
Well, like I said, I expected a moment of peace after such a hard, mission. But I guess not. At least we weren't attacked.
This is true.
I have a thought. Where are we on this blasted ship?
Where's who?
Where are we in this blasted ship? Are we close to the elevator? I thought so. Walk and talk.
Very well.
Regarding,
Captain!
Yes.
We found the problem.
What was it?
There was another night crew individual in the vents.
That face says it all.
No one's allowed in the vents unless you have authorization.
Why was that even a thing prior to this?
Holds out the piece you gave him. I will tell you this now. That ventilation better have an actual malfunction to it before I go back in there. I am done being crushed.
There's that. Ah, hey, guess what? It came in threes.
I just hoping it's no more than that.
It'd be our lucky day.
Be unlucky if you ask me.
There was a weird thought. Well, not necessarily a weird thought. Thought that makes sense.
Hmm.
You think Narsak is scared of you? Well, I also
No.
try to eliminate the one thing that ties you two together at this point.
Well, given the orders he's given them before, I just say he's a psychopath.
That's just a normal thing, you say?
I don't say it lightly. But given the orders that I've seen and that they've told me about, I wouldn't put it past him.
How was he even able to get in contact with you?
They were his old crew. They were on his old crew, and he reassigned them to us. So, wouldn't put it past to having some sort of way to contact her.
He has the right to be in touch with them while they're here with us.
I suppose anyone can send anyone any communication through the buoys. Plus, you knew they
Would
were
it
here.
be far-fetched to request that to be severed? That is a liability.
Ceres electronics have already been taken away, and data sites. I'm having Archer and Dallas pull them for information. On top of that, I've also given Siri orders that any contact from Narsec is to be reported to me directly. And that any orders that Narsec gives them are to be ignored.
Good. Yes, I'd hate for him to be calling the shots. Especially what kind of situation we're in now.
Aye.
He really doesn't believe in a fair fight, does he?
It would seem as such.
That is unfortunate. Right. About that medication.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well get it done, since we're both here.
Aye.
Creature.
May we help you?
May we help you? Yes, that's why I asked a question.
What is it?
This creature in the vents, not only have they been taking food, but they broke the Great Appliance. I demand reprimand.
Bring it up with Chief Engineer Mercer, since I think the individual caught was one of theirs.
How many bastards are in these bloody vents?
Also, Captain.
Yes.
Notice that there's a very big number of blind spots within the ship on the camera systems in general. Would it be alright to install more cameras in rooms that would need them so we don't have blind spots?
That is completely fine. Just make sure you have dual control over the observation and the connections.
Understood. I will talk to engineering about it then.
Very well.
Here I am getting mad. But my meditation was being interrupted. That's... Goodness.
See? Part is wearing off on you.
Say it isn't so.
Come now. It's not that bad.
incalculable.
Something on your mind?
There's always something on my mind.
Well, what is it?
I'm trying to figure out what it's all for.
What do you mean?
If there's people, if there's odd people like Narsak around, it rubs me the wrong way. It makes me think that, why is it him? It should have been someone more honorable, someone more capable, like you or I.
Narsak is...
I know the process is arduous, but I'm not going to lie, there is someone that needs to replace him. Not right.
Well, if anything comes of this, when that duel finally happens, he won't be around much longer to continue. That's why I'm gathering as much information as I can to also strip him of honors and titles. But I do see what you mean. Then again, the vetting process was not up to our people. It's up to other politicians to vote.
I wonder, do you think that was intentional? You think they welcomed him in with open arms, knowing his disposition?
No, I don't think so. If Narsak is as I think, he is a psychopath, which it would, again, it seems highly likely, then there's a good chance that he kept it hidden very well. and that only through the actions of others are we able to find it out. If he ordered someone to mutilate themselves to the point of near death, what's stopping him from doing the same thing but to order death upon an individual? And then that keeps other people silent.
That it does.
From what I know, it's just the price of sentience. Sometimes you gain bad actors. It's unavoidable. It's rare for our kind, but we're not all perfect.
Well, I don't think either of us are bad actors.
No.
Though I swear sometimes it feels like the rest of your crew thinks I am. That's unfortunate.
Well, truth be told, you can be abrasive sometimes, but you're nowhere near as bad as Fane. That shark is driving me up the fucking wall.
You know, I don't want to say anything, but they seem... goodness. Stick up their ass, maybe?
Oh, quite the opposite. They just don't want to listen to any authority.
Well, why are they...
Again,
they're-
contracts. You see, this is where I disagree with everyone else. I truly believe that credits and money are the root of all the evil that we deal with. But then again, you get NARSEC, and then that's more of the honors aspect of things. So, there's a duality to everything, I guess, but...
There are certainly multiple evils in this universe.
Aye. But nah, you're not that bad. I think you just need to give them a chance.
I was going to say, do not say lighten up.
No. It's not easy to change one's demeanor, but maybe opening the window a bit, letting them know you, that might help.
I keep to myself and do what I have to.
It's very rare that we actually do anything outside of our honors and our orders, so...
Yes, besides having... what is it? The chef made some kind of cookie not too long ago, and they seem to be happy about that. I did partake, however. Not really my thing.
Sometimes stepping outside of our realms of comfort is beneficial. I mean, you just said it yourself, you're getting irritated that your meditation was interrupted. When you first got here, you would have spat at the idea of you meditating.
I would say that. I'm not going to blame it all on the faults of my teachings, but... maybe if I had more people like you around, it would be easier.
Well, truth be told, I didn't have much aggression as I did then. It took me years to get over everything, so... I've always had the psionic rage, which, combined with what I am, doesn't exactly make it easy or safe for others. So, I didn't get much sparring time.
That's funny. I'm a blessing to you, aren't I?
Counterbalance, I would say.
What?
Nothing. You looked like you wanted to say more.
I always do. Usually I just let my blade do the talking on my fists. But...
Sometimes words are needed when the blade can't speak, all of what you feel.
I'm going to be honest, this is the longest, well, maybe not the longest, but it is definitely the most away from home I felt. Isolated. It makes me restless.
I get the feeling.
It is easy to take orders to hunt. It is not easy to stay still and wait.
No. It's not. It's not easy to fight our own nature. It's less easy when you get surrounded by all the setbacks and random chance and events that keep happening around us.
I swear, this is the most annoying trial I've been a part of in my life.
Trial? I suppose it is.
It's certainly a trial, would you agree?
It's certainly starting to feel like that, I'll agree.
Yes, the UPA likes to play rough. Dirty and rough.
Well, you also have to remember, our people founded a good portion of it, so it's bound to have some roughness to it. But you would really trust it to a bunch of engineers in the humans, or medics in the Skrull?
No. Trust.
I trust them enough, but...
I trust that they'll do their job.
Fair.
Ulterior motives, well, never trusted.
Well, we also
If
have...
any. If any.
Especially with the megacorps being incorporated into the UPA, that trust is very difficult to keep hold of.
Which is why, at the very least, I would like to think that you could trust me.
I do.
Good. Same good to me.
Well, good to
More
hear.
than everyone else on this ship.
Aye. No. Like I said before, I do trust Argyle too. Despite him being from Oracle, he's proven to be a good man. He just doesn't show it.
He's strange, but yes.
He disobeyed my orders yesterday.
Did he?
Aye. Told him not to donate blood to Gunch.
Yes.
But primarily because he did it yesterday, so he wasn't fit to do it.
A selfless act.
Hey,
A good sign.
like I said, there's a good man under the veneer of a corporate shill. He's just worn a mask so long, I don't think that he remembers which is which.
Well, I'm sure if he sticks around in this coffin that we have, he'll change his ways.
I mean, now that I've been thinking about it, I think it's more like a crypt since we have separate rooms for everything.
Yes, and you get your little special hovel.
Yeah, believe me, I'd rather be sharing space with others. It's weird to be so separate from everyone else. You know, it's all.
God, I'm running with that thing.
What thing?
Sorry, go on. The vein. What's it?
The shark.
Yes, the shark.
Hey.
It's fine. We haven't come to blows yet.
Yet.
Just kind of walk away. I'll be fine.
I didn't think you wouldn't. No.
For your sake, I will try not to.
I mean,
And for theirs.
this is not me condoning or giving you the authority to do so, but if you do happen to come to blows with them before the rest of security separates you, make sure you get one good one in for me.
Sure.
But, you know, come to think, though, going back to home, sometimes I think back to it and, you know, I can't even remember my family.
It is humbling, if not.
Aye,
It's terrifying.
it is.
We are here floating in space. For lack of a better term, building our legacy, even if it is under the flag of the UPA.
It's not that bad. Every system has its flaws, but we're moving forward in it. And hopefully some progress actually gets made from what we're doing out here. Despite the crap that they've given us.
Yes. We persevere. You know, is there any chance we would be touching ground anytime soon? I need to touch grass, as it were.
Well,
Going
hopefully.
insane.
Hopefully tomorrow we actually...
Pieces of steel.
There's hoping tomorrow we actually will.
Sounds good. It's the book. Do not walk it down. Stop walking, turn left. He's not turning left.
Yeah. Yes? I mean, it was for a bit. We were earlier.
Do you need something?
You know, you can lean at me. Okay. I'll leave you to the, you know, sitting and meditating or whatever.
Very well.
It's great. Stay out of trouble. Sometimes I wish there were more people like him.
What, that listen?
I didn't say that.
That pick up on context?
More so, he has an air about him that's just... I don't know. He doesn't seem to be affected by the woes of this world.
I wish I had that blind optimism sometimes.
Maybe we shouldn't have more than one of him, though. Not on this ship. Maybe we're not encased.
No, I think one is enough energy shared amongst everyone.
It's easy to take a breather for a moment. At least with you around.
I agree.
One of these days, though, we're going to have to... It's a little rambunctious just to feel something.
What do you mean
I
by
don't know
that?
when. frolicking somewhere. As pups do. Something.
Touching grass, as you
You
said.
can only take the... Yes, exactly. It can be a group activity.
Hey. Oh boy. This does not look good. Well, it beats where I was yesterday. That hive world really took it out of me. It's so... ugh.
It's nice to see mostly the walk.
Aye.
I'm sure branches recover well.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Argyle? Siri?
Siri would like to retrieve their weaponry. I said they must speak with you first.
Siri. Why is it that you wish for these weapons?
Not useful without them.
You have your psionics, don't you? You have your gifts.
I'm not sure that I can call that a weapon.
For right now, your weapons are going to be held, but we will give you some temporary replacements that are stun only, non-lethal weaponry, until we can vet your mental state to make sure that you are of clear mind. In short, I don't want you to hurt yourself again. I don't want to lose you.
What about my other equipment?
That will be returned to you in due time. It has to go through the processes to make sure there were no bad actors. That's UPA policy, not my own. Plus, given the fact that the order was given, that will be pulled and also be used against him. Anything you do bring up will help us keep him from harming anyone else. And you will be safe.
You want me to tell you about Narset?
Anything you can.
Okay.
But, as I said, until you're cleared, you'll be using non-lethal weaponry for the time being. Unless we send you out on assignment where you will be given your weapons back. You understand? Good.
Understood.
And please, as I said, I want you mostly focusing on resting and recovering from that. I don't want you to focus on fighting. That's both in order as your captain and as a living being to another. There's nothing further. And I'm not upset at you. I want you to know that. You've done good work so far. Anyway. I'm going to continue a walk around the ship.
I think I'm going to retire for the night.
Very well.
Good talk as always, Captain.
Agreed.
Rest well, Sid.
You as well. Don't fall without me being there. Can't catch you.
Captain.
Yes.
I have a request.
And this request is?
I'd like some access to some files on the ship that the AI has marked as restricted.
What files?
I specialize in the analysis of ships from my time on a shipyard. I'd like to do some analysis of this ship. Find out more about where it's from, what it was built for, etc.
And have you gotten an okay from Mercer to do so?
Mercer is retired for the night.
Well, put a petition in with him to get the authority approval, and then we'll see to it. Also,
as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
I think we might have a solution to what we've discussed earlier. We are going to be putting it in storage. Since it's already dual control accessed, that will be more than sufficient for the safekeeping of that.
And yet you're still set on us all relinquishing our...
It is unfair to the rest of the crew for you to carry that around with you, and this is a final order. It will be surrendered, and I will not hear any of this. I will not fight this anymore. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? Clear what?
Very clear.
What am I to you?
Very clear that you sound a lot like a pirate, enforcing via force. But I will store it in storage. You've made yourself clear.
I am your captain. You will treat me with the proper respect, and you have not been thus far. I have been very lenient with you. Now, dismissed. Off with you.
Well, I would offer. I think it'd be a bad idea.
Plus, I don't think I can use your blood.
Oh, you might be able to.
If Vane gives anyone any issues, please report it to me.
Yes.
I'll make sure that I deal with it.
Alright, Captain.
The shark.
What do you need, Alice? Did you not call for me?
Damn it, he noticed me. Shit. No, I'm just having fun with the new guy.
Understood.
It's a human thing. Don't need to think too hard into it.
Is there something you needed, Captain?
No, just venting.
Your EVA looks really good.
Thank
I'm
you.
going down to the bar. It's been quite a day.
You know, I'm going to join you. I could use a drink after that.
Oh, do you drink?
I swear, that shark is going to be the death of me.
And why is that?
I think that's the first time I've actually snapped that isn't involving, you know, the medical blood supply. My patience is starting to wear thin with some people. I've tried to be nice.
Well, we all have to share this boat together. Both you and I knew that we were signing up for something that could be difficult.
I know.
Difficult people.
I was accused of cruelty just now.
Were you?
Hey.
By who?
By Vane after I give them that whole explanation. They started giving me more attitude afterwards. So I finally snapped and showed them
You'll see to
authority.
Take away a weapon. Odd.
Oh, they've been fighting it since they got on board.
They'll do the right thing. Potter. It would be foolish of me to get an alcoholic beverage, even though...
Captain, if you're behind the bar, want to pour something for the... Or Clovis? Corvus? We're seeing if he can drink. We're having a science experiment.
Alright, let's see.
What if it kills him?
He said he should be fine.
But he doesn't know if he can consume alcohol.
I'm gonna start with something light.
Light?
Light blue.
You want light blue? Just give him the red.
Alright.
It's mostly sugar anyway at that point.
That shit usually is, isn't it? It's all super sweet. It's disgusting.
It's horrible. Natalia, you want anything?
I mean, what's to offer?
It's wait, what did you pour him? It was like super sugary.
What's on the list?
Let's see. Well, we got a shot. You've got some of the sodas that are here, and water.
Do you like sweet?
I'll just have
I assume you like sugar.
I will consume almost about anything.
You should like that, actually.
If it has food in it.
Thank you, Captain.
Plus, I gotta remember I'm big. So this is just like a cup.
How do you feel?
Like a little cup. It feels like it's lit.
Alright. I'll just have some water. Ooh. You want to try something a little stronger than that?
Like what?
The good stuff, the hard stuff, like stuff that will put me on my ass if I drink it.
Maybe. Although I cannot put meat in my
No, we'll save that for another time. Enjoy that beverage.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, I have an idea for my suit. I want to share with you. I'm not 100% sure.
Twice a day.
Aye.
I have magnetic boots.
At least we got something good out of it. Aside from just headaches for once.
Alright.
Member of security tried to kill themselves.
Suit with you.
I'm trying.
They have a thief aboard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be up early.
I'm usually up pretty
Our mailing system tried to kill us.
Yeah, I'll leave it down in the bay, and I'll have it ready for you guys.
Wonderful day.
Another one that just goes in the books.
You know what, I'll just give it to you. I'll just hand it to you more than me. Yeah, the crazy night crew will probably take it.
So surprised. Oh, and push came to shove, even without our leader. Security seemed to manage very well.
Yes. You all did seem to do well.
Credit goes mostly to Officer Delon and Officer Tashir.
Yes, I heard about them being the first responders to it all.
For both incidents, yes.
That little can right there. Or I didn't even notice that one was right there, to be honest with you.
I'll let
That one's
Gunch
close.
know. And I'll put it in their records as commendations.
Clovis,
Wonderful.
Not much else I can do, unfortunately.
For today, you can handle your
Aside the
your
personal
drinkable
things.
alcohol drink. Tomorrow, we'll step it up. Yeah, we'll step it up.
And that leads us
And we'll make sure you're in a good
to Narsec.
spot so you don't fall over.
Yes. What do you think?
Alright then. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go rest.
Well,
We have to go make cookies.
I'm sure the ship has recorded that message that was sent.
Hmm.
I'm making cookies. Yeah, I'm making cookies with him tonight.
Understand you want to take the more forward approach and deal with him head on.
Well, let's just set row A right now. But don't worry, I understand what you're saying. I've already started making preparations to get rid of the rest of them.
I know we're having a little our situation with the blood situation, so Captain and I are making cookies tonight. A whole batch for everybody who has to redonate blood in the coming weeks. So
wonderful.
Good.
It'll help comfort some people.
Hey, and hopefully people stop stealing our supplies.
It is also.
I'm going to have them put a lock on that place. Like, I'm getting tired of people breaking the chef's equipment. And this is not the place to be going through food supplies when we have to ration things most of the time.
Fair.
So.
We'll make sure that we don't overdo it then with the cookies, so we don't use too much supplies then.
No. The morale boost is needed, so take what you need. There's a difference between you working with the chef to requisition these things and people just taking them out of the supply room.
Fair. Alright. Just want to let you know that's gonna be that's our project for the kitchen.
Aye, thank you. But going on for Narsec, though, I'm having Dallas and Archer pull any records that they can from series tablets to see if there's any further older records of these orders. I've had the medical bay with me when I was talking to Siri to write down and record anything she says. I'm getting the documentation required to politically smear him, destroy him as well, so.
Yes, more than one way to destroy a man.
Well, at this point, it's going past wanting to just bring back...
He's jeopardizing the mission.
He's jeopardizing our mission. He's also jeopardizing the... I'm more concerned for the people under him. If he's ordered Siri to do this, what about the people that are still under his direct command? If he has that much control over one, what's stopping him from having control over more?
I understand the concern, Captain. I really do. However,
you're going
there are
to...
people here that rely on you.
I'm aware.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But when does the line get drawn?
We're focusing on the wider issue.
I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.
The more pressing one is that he jeopardized our mission. Focus on that.
Aye.
The UPA doesn't act on that. Well, move forward.
Either way, I'm moving forward with what I already set to do. The challenge cannot be redacted. Do so would label me as a complete coward.
Well, he didn't make the first move.
He didn't, though. He did and he didn't, I should say. I called him...
He attempted to remove the focus of your
conflict.
Malcontent with him.
And?
Have you considered another way of dealing with Commander Narsec?
What do you mean, Argyle?
I think you know exactly what I mean.
I don't, actually. believe it or not, because I'm already threatening to. I've already challenged the man, and it's a duel to the death. Like, you want me to shoot him in the back of the head or send an assassin after him? That's more waste of resources. Plus, that's not me. I'm not. Narsek's acting dishonorably already. I'm not going to stoop down to his level. But if he does something else to us, then it's an act of treason, and, well, we're obligated to bring him in, but I doubt him.
It's unlikely he'll act again.
Well, it's unlikely he'll act again so overtly.
Again, Captain, my concern is with the ship and its current mission.
I know.
Sending an agent to go deal with Narsec is perhaps the cleanest way of dealing with this situation.
Argyle,
It also saves the crew and the ship. The captain.
I'll be fine. But the other thing...
Yes, you say that.
Argyle.
But you cannot guarantee it.
Argyle, what resources do we have to send an assassin? That's the other thing you're forgetting.
Really?
I'm not sending... Okay, so... You're concerned about the security of the ship, but you want me to send my best intel officer off to go deal with Narsec?
What have said me?
Who do you think, then?
Small steps, Captain. I'm sure he's pissed someone off.
Well, Sid's not happy with him.
Not just us.
There's... I appreciate the concern, but for once this is more of my way. This is the way of Loka. It will be handled as such. Otherwise, it will be bureaucratic debates and meetings and hearings, and then you'll lose me to that. Because I'm the one levying charges against him. Which means I have to go to testify. I have to be locked in that arduous battle of court proceedings. Yes, I understand you want me to send an assassin after him. But again, with what allies? With what resources? There's not much to operate on. He's covered his tracks well. This is the first crack in his armor that I've ever seen.
It's your decision to make.
I appreciate the counsel, I do, but... I don't see it ending quickly any other way. What's with the sigh?
Your pride's gonna be the death of you.
Aye. Look. You went against my orders last night. I'm not allowed to indulge in some... well, ill-advised actions.
Let me be clear, Captain. There was no real order.
I told you specifically
Besides.
no.
But it wasn't an order.
I shouldn't have to shout. That's an order. You knew exactly what I meant. You understood the context.
But it's also to save a member aboard this vessel.
We're right above a different... I had just ordered new blood to be sent to us immediately when you did it. We were still in orbit.
Yes. My impression was the blood was needed immediately.
Fair enough, but still. could have found a different method, but I appreciate the selfless act.
Yes. Please.
Please what?
You know as well as I that it was not a selfless act.
Really?
Without guns. Yes, without guns, security loses a leader. Without a leader in security, it's likely that they would like to push it onto me.
Well, my next question for you is, why did it have to be you that donated? Why couldn't you look through the records of everyone else to see if there were any other compatible matches? They're all available.
Timing, Captain. Timing.
Whatever you say, Argyle. But you know you can't hide it from me. But enough of that.
And that's me intrigue. But the sacrifice is a worthy one. And you did what you had to. That's my point of view. But I was not here for the matter. I actually came looking for the captain.
It's always the case, though.
It is not private.
What's going on?
Well, I understand that Chief Mercer did order that individual to be in the vents. However, I think it is in my opinion we should clean them again. And if anyone is to go into these vents, they should be decontaminated prior to entry.
Agreed.
And a log should be kept of it.
I agree. However, if they already passed the decontamination protocol to be on board, then they haven't been off board. They should be more or less safe enough to be here. We're going through them.
This is valid.
But I do see the point. And I would prefer if people would let me know before they go crawling through the vents.
Captain, your request has been accommodated.
Good.
Yes.
Not you, Argyle.
Right.
Rest well.
You too, Captain.
Something I wanted to talk to you about is Dr. Talley's health.
Aye. What seems to be the issue?
Yes, well, it is my understanding that the gravity they are used to is 60% per their examination of the gravity here. I assume is Venus's gravity.
Yes, I can understand the issue.
Yes, well, it's causing them a significant amount of pain when they are out of their suit. And when they're in their suit, they have a lack of mobility, which could lead to further stiffening of their body. I wanted to ask you, or possibly Mr. Chief Mercer, if there would be, what if we tried to, I don't know, like, what if we tried to reduce our gravity to 90, and then to 80, and see how that goes? But Dr. Talley is concerned for the rest of the ship, as I agree, and they bring up it can cause muscular deterioration of others.
Aye. There's not much I can really do without doing a whole augment to the ship. I can't afford to increase or decrease the gravity any further.
Do you think it may be appropriate for their room? I just worry about the fear. And then when they exit their room, if they will then feel like it is crushing.
True. There has to be some sort of way. Perhaps discussing with medical to set up a training to help them develop less sensitivity to the gravity settings. And physical rehab. Without the having to recover from anything.
See, this is why I wanted to talk with you and see what your thoughts were.
Well, I understand it's very dangerous to their health, but it's dangerous to everyone else too if we lower it. Even if it is the 0.9, it still can be detrimental. Most of us are used to heavier gravities.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I just wanted to round ideas with you. That is all.
I see.
I do apologize for walking into your conversation.
No, it's all right. It was going nowhere with Argyle. He's in his way. Yes, still on.
I wish to just double check. You authorized theory of having a sidearm? Yes?
Sidearm stun weaponry only.
Yes.
Thank you. And good work today with everything.
Thank you. Tashir also did good work today keeping sure the crew's issues were handled while we were busy investigating the situation.
I will make sure to acknowledge that. It was brought to my attention, but I have yet to see them again since earlier. So, once I do, I'll pass along my thanks as well.
I appreciate it.
But I'm retiring for the night.
Have you also seen Officer Cross?
Argyle just went to sleep.
I see. I will then talk to them tomorrow about this.
Very well.
Just a personal thing.
I understand. Well, I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone.
Good evening. Good night, Captain.
Unless you're baking the cookies and he's working on that thing, then I'd have to roll for you separately.
He's leading, so I'd say he's.
Listen, we had people crawling around. Like, you still
Essentially, you got a 19, so plus
we had
yours.
people crawling around in the fucking
Assistance, that's a 21.
Cookies.
Also, whatever bonuses you might have to cooking, because I think you have some, right?
A lot.
Yeah. You made some good fucking
elusive.
Hi.
Hell
yeah, brother.
Secondly, your other thing.
I was not expecting you to go that fucking ham earlier. Holy shit.
Oh no, the final like dig really made him lose it.
Plus whatever your fucking bonuses are.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh my god.
You're able to make whatever you want.
Like, I wanted to antagonize him. I was not
Unless you want
expecting
me to
that
say
much of a
what you're
reaction. Oh boy.
You can choose.
Oh no, so his major problem is he has psionic rage. So he he's already has to hold that back, and it just kept building and building throughout the time, and it just finally snapped.
No, I want a main.
So he's like, I have tried being polite, I have tried being calm, I have tried being nice, I'm snapping now.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, things off the top of my head. Like
Literally, I think
or like
literally the
zero.
only reason that Vane is like
CJ,
actually
help us
obeying
out.
that order.
I don't got nothing. I don't know what the
Just
stock's
because
looking like.
she has things she wants, and she still wants the captain to not completely fucking hate her.
A curry.
I was about to say either like a curry or a nice pot of stew.
I'll go down there.
A nice curry.
That was good though.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Hi.
One day it's gonna open up.
Are you actually using the mirror too?
Jumps out and attacks someone.
Oh, no, I'm adjusting my HUD.
Oh, I thought you were
You
staring
caught me
at the
off
wall
guard
with
when
the
I
mirror.
saw you coming around the corner with that avatar. I was just like, "There's a fucking tech priest on board right now. Where did he come from?"
This is part of night shift.
Oh, I will.
Oh,
I will
yes, the
definitely
night
have to
shift.
grab you. I will definitely have to grab you in this character at some point. Just a good open with like, hey, you need to update your cybernetics. I'm like, oh shit. that actually. We had good open with that. I'll have to actually make that happen at some point.
I rolled for
This is the man for all that.
I got a 6, unfortunately.
I don't remember what I tasked
So that's
you with.
not happening.
Yeah, my the other thing that Vane is thinking right now is like, we just had someone crawling around in the vent that we didn't know about. Like,
Oh, no, he's not up.
still insisting that nobody's allowed to carry weapons, and yet we had somebody hiding on the board of the ship who could have ambushed anyone on the ship who didn't have a weapon and had no access to one.
It's great.
Oh, no, he's not happy about it, so he's now requiring everyone tell him when they're going to go into the vents. Otherwise, the next time that someone goes through the vents, he's going to... Oh, no, the next time he finds out someone goes into the vents without permission, he's going to flood it with gas.
Oh, hell yeah. But also, Mercer had the bright idea to give somebody permission and not tell literally anybody that he gave anybody permission to go into the vents. Oh, this crew is so dysfunctional. It's fucking fantastic.
I guess I might as well come with you.
I'm feeling woozy and dizzy.
Yeah, the whole line of thought that she's having right now is someone could hide on this ship. Like a hostile could board our ship and hide in the vents, and we'd never know.
Sorry.
Walk up,
I wasn't able to be happy being today. I was depressed being.
There's blood everywhere.
Instantly just like, okay, can I get in the room?
What the fuck was today starting? With fucking Dawn.
This model looks so fucking fun.
It really is. I added the HUD too for it, so...
Ooh, which HUD?
The Ike's HUD.
Hell yeah, this one?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That explains
I saw that.
why she.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh my god.
That reminds me. I should. Because everybody who has the HUD should probably not be using the overlays for it.
What do you mean?
So the HUD has overlays.
Yeah.
That give you like night vision, X-ray vision, etc.
Yeah.
Those probably should not be allowed, at least on module for sure.
Yeah.
Was sorry about it. At least he realized he was in the wrong.
Because I think there's a few people using the HUD now, and I don't know if everybody
he's
knows
cooking
use those.
A special treat for the security team overnight. He's cooking curry.
Oh, wait till the captain finds out about the other weapons I've stashed.
I'm going to strangle you.
Yeah.
You will be the person I murder.
Don't worry, I haven't stashed any weapons yet.
The chef
I
handed
don't
over his
care about going
cooking
back to prison
apparatus.
if it's to fucking kill you.
Yeah? Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
fucking fight me.
Has this man been in his fucking EVA suit all night and all day?
Yeah, by the way, when I walked in earlier to drop off the weapon, I did that just to piss off Tashir, where I just like walked in, showed it off, set it down, and left. Just to piss off Tashir.
Bro, no one's thinking.
She knew full well that wasn't where to put it.
Why would you go up to her and pester her? But yeah, now there's a bleach spot on my floor.
Man.
Spray and scrub. I'm so angry.
Oh god. Dude, literally passed out last
Fucking.
night.
Yeah, I don't know. This man saved my stream. He
Like, I don't think
Next session, Coast is gonna wake you up and like have
Dawn's character thinks Valora is a friend, but Valora actually just Siri as a friend.
and you need to sit down this
Just like real life.
Like, I'll get food, it'll be a good
Man,
It's her mealing. It's a good day if this man eats for once.
don't watch it.
Get a bevy.
Hey, look, it's late enough.
It's on my desk.
Right.
It's late enough for me that I can.
You're not even the cup.
I'm like, oh shit, I have this and this I need to deal with.
Why does my fucking.
I forgot you have full body
I
now.
have time to get coffee.
Oh, me?
And I'm immediately into an engineering
Yeah,
meeting like
full
the
body.
last 3 sessions.
I have slime trackers. I don't use them often
Fun
because they're kind of sucky.
My session always starts with.
I'm the one who used slime
Oh, is it the
trackers.
same one
Go
that you
shower,
How nice!
wipe myself off, put on all the clothes,
I
take
wanted-
my equipment off
You're
the
a
table.
plant.
and
You
on
need to be
my
taken
shelf.
care of.
I wanted to talk to you more about your backstory because we started to talk about it a bit more, and then we got like slammed a bunch of stuff.
But today was a day where Coast
I still gotta
thought
talk to
about
you too.
going to the bar and actually.
Today was such an angry day for me.
Grab you at some point.
So busy today.
Every
the fuck
time
is
I
this?
saw you, you
This
were
is medical.
Angry.
or with the captain after the captain
How is
fucking
this a
exploded
medical?
at me.
It's a cyberneticist.
Oh, it got that bad, huh?
I think it's comical that every time that I usually am about to be mad
What?
or getting mad, Dallas is like,
Costa's sake.
like
Would you go
right
for
now.
Costa's sake?
I still didn't hear.
Since
What?
I gotta
I'm. Dude, hold on.
I said
I liked it.
I said that you would do perfect for Costa's case.
Oh yeah, no. I've already talked to
They
her.
gotta put their new. Oh really?
Yep,
Okay.
talked to the main character already.
Gets mad. Somehow Dallas comes around the
That's
corner
good.
where he's right there, and he's just like,
Can't wait for my medical to do things without telling me again.
the anger.
All I'm saying is Palacios.
I gotta go next session and just yell at people, but
Like how many sessions?
You know, this guy heard about that and he was like,
I know.
I'm not trying to be.
How it's coming across.
Oh, I'm just trying to be professional, but I'm just pissed off.
God, I fucking love the hands on this model.
I love getting to show how it.
What was that?
I said I fucking love the hands of this model.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah, it's why I love this.
I'm excited. You'll like this especially. I just talked to a friend who does like
if
textures.
anything, you were one of
They're
my
gonna do a
favorite
retext
people
script for
this
this
session.
model, and they're gonna put in a bunch of cybernetics. I asked them to put in a bunch of cybernetics for me.
Oh, nice.
So all my cybernetics will actually be visible.
Trying to be a professional character
Nice.
in a really shitty,
Nah, I need to go. I need to pull. Sorry, go ahead.
It's gonna be fun when I lose this arm and it's replaced with a copy of this arm.
Does this? I'm sorry.
I mean, I could get you one of these and shrink it down.
Great. My
Oh yeah, the
expectations
show
for the
it's
crew that
like,
was part
oh,
with me
like
was
this is
up
like,
here,
you know,
and they
your
have sunk
civilian
dramatically, and
photo
that's why I'm
made
just
like
so angry.
thing, and that then like, oh, we don't have enough parts to make this sort of kind. Let's make that sort of haphazard like.
I'm sick of people being in the vents. I don't breathe oxygen. Your contaminated air isn't going to affect me. It's just going to hurt you. The contaminants, the biological contaminants you put in the vents that were just cleaned, that's what's going to hurt me potentially. But, you know, God forbid I care about the oxygen breathers.
I'm one of those.
Yeah, fuck those meat bags.
Those O2 breathes.
Man,
But there's there's another arm from the Space Marine asset that comes with this that has a saw blade on the end. And I'm gonna be taking this. I'm gonna be putting it on a discard and having it so that I can switch that out when I have to do surgery on people. I'm sorry?
It's a cool model.
Oh, it's all from Space Marine too.
Very cool model. Oh shit.
I just need to get some sound effects for the arms and everything.
Detailed as well. Yeah.
Slap your Cyberdon, gives a whole poster. There you go.
But
Stay out of the kitchen.
no, I need to. I'm trying to make an animation for this where it's an idle, where it just moves around on its own, and I had it so that where it would tap me on the shoulder every once in a while. And then I want to put on a Y-axis puppet so that I can control it.
Yeah, no, when you came around the corner, I was like, fuck. Yeah, let's go.
If you watch my stream, I switched into, like, every once in a while, whenever I would talk to someone, I would switch into thermal mode as, like, a scan of them.
You have thermal mode?
Yep. I have the HUD, so. Like, when I came down to engineering, I switched it into wireframe. I was just looking at everyone like that.
So, sorry, did you say you were medical with this guy?
Yep.
Or... Oh, okay.
That's kind of terrifying.
Hey, the cybernetics guy.
Medical and like this.
Relax. I am Doctor.
Hold on.